Welcome back to Car Wow 787, the ultimate place for motorcycle lovers and enthusiasts. If you're into bike reviews, comparisons, latest updates, and everything in between, you've come to the right place. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and tap the bell icon to stay up to date with all the amazing content we have lined up. In today's episode, we're talking about a legend, the Honda CG125. More specifically, we're diving into the 2025 model to see what's new, what's classic, and whether it's still worth your money. The Honda CG125 has been a cornerstone of the motorcycle world, especially in markets like Pakistan, India, the Middle East, and several parts of Africa and Latin America. Known for its unmatched reliability, affordable maintenance, and strong resale value, this bike has built a legacy. But in 2025, has Honda done enough to keep the CG125 relevant? Let's find out together. Let's begin with the design. At first glance, the 2025 Honda CG125 sticks to its classic, rugged look as something that longtime fans will appreciate. But it's not just a copy-paste job. The new model features updated graphics on the fuel tank and side panels, giving it a more modern and fresh appearance. There's also improved paint quality, making the bike look more premium than its price suggests. The chrome finishing on the muffler, rear suspension, and front fender add a touch of style, while still keeping the overall design simple and practical. The seat is now made with a slightly upgraded material, offering better grip and improved comfort for both the rider and passenger. Now let's talk about the engine, at the heart of any motorcycle. The Honda CG1252025 is powered by the same tried and tested 124.1cc 4-stroke, air-cooled, OHV engine. It churns out around 11 horsepower and 9.5 Nm of torque, which may not sound revolutionary, but it's more than enough for daily city rides, small highway trips, and general commuting. The biggest highlight here is the refinement. Honda has fine-tuned the engine internals to reduce vibration and improve throttle response. Thanks to changes in the ignition system and combustion process, the engine now runs more smoothly and efficiently. You'll feel the difference especially when you're accelerating or cruising at mid-speeds. Honda has also improved the carburetor settings to ensure better fuel atomization. The result: improved fuel economy and a cleaner burn. Riders can expect an average of 45 to 50 kilometers per liter depending on road conditions and riding habits. Let's move on to the transmission. The 2025 CG125 continues to use a 4-speed manual gearbox. While some enthusiasts wish for a 5th gear, the 4-speed setup still does the job well, especially for urban environments. Gear shifting feels smoother in this version, and Honda has worked on making the clutch pull slightly lighter, making it easier to ride in stop-and-go traffic. When it comes to suspension and ride comfort, the 2025 model retains the familiar setup, telescopic front forks and twin rear shock absorbers. However, the suspension settings have been slightly tweaked for better load management and improved comfort over rough surfaces. Whether you're carrying cargo or riding with a pillion, the CG125 remains stable and balanced. Braking has always been one of the few weaker points on the CG125. Unfortunately, there's still no disc brake even in 2025. You get drum brakes at both ends. That said, Honda has upgraded the brake shoes and materials to improve stopping power. In daily riding, they're reliable enough, but riders hoping for a modern disc brake will have to look elsewhere or turn to aftermarket upgrades. As far as the frame is concerned, the bike continues to use its classic double cradle steel frame, a tried-and-true design that's extremely durable and offers good structural integrity. This bike is built to handle rough roads, potholes, and long daily commutes. Now let's discuss the wheels and tires. The 2025 CG125 rides on standard 18-inch wheels with tube-type tires. While alloy wheels would have been a great addition, Honda seems to be sticking to basics here to keep costs low. The tires offer decent grip for everyday commuting and light train conditions. Another key aspect is the instrument cluster. It's still analog and no digital tech here. The speedometer, odometer, fuel gauge, and basic indicator lights all do their job, but with a cleaner layout and better backlight visibility. Simple, but effective. The electrical system also gets a few upgrades. While there's still a halogen headlamp, Honda has installed a more powerful bulb for better night visibility. The rear tail light and indicators are slightly brighter too. The 12 volts battery is now maintenance-free, which is a big plus for those who want worry-free ownership. Honda has also made slight improvements to the wiring harness and connectors. These small upgrades go a long way in reducing issues like short circuits, loose connections, or water damage. Let's talk about what really makes the CG125 a legend: its reliability. This motorcycle is built to last. It can take a beating, survive in harsh environments, and still run like a champ. Whether you're a college student, a delivery rider, a shopkeeper, or just someone who needs daily transport, this bike will not let you down. Maintenance is straightforward. Oil changes, air filter cleanups, chain adjustments, it's all simple and cheap. Spare parts are widely available, and most mechanics are familiar with every nut and bolt of this machine. Honda's network of service centers also adds to the peace of mind. Now let's touch on customization. The CG125 has a huge aftermarket community. You can upgrade the seat, add LED lights, swap in alloy wheels, or even modify the exhaust for a louder sound. There's a lot you can do without breaking the bank. Speaking of affordability, let's talk price. The Honda CG125 remains one of the most cost-effective bikes in its category. Depending on your country and taxes, it should cost somewhere around $1,100 to $1,300. When you factor in fuel savings, low maintenance, and long-term reliability, it's a fantastic value. And we can't forget resale value. The CG125 is one of those rare bikes that holds its value extremely well. Even after 2 or 3 years of use, you can get a good portion of your investment back provided you've maintained it well. Let's take a moment to talk about competition. The CG125 competes with bikes like the Yamaha YBR125, Suzuki GS125, and some Chinese brands offering higher specs at lower prices. But the CG125 wins in one area that matters most to trust. Riders trust this machine. It's proven itself over decades. So who is this bike for? If you're a first-time rider, commuter needing daily transport, small business owner, student, delivery service professional, then the CG125 is a practical, reliable, and smart choice. It's not flashy, it's not loaded with features, but it gets the job done every single day. And that's something most of us need. Of course, the CG125 isn't perfect. It lacks modern features like ABS, fuel injection, or digital meters. Some might call it outdated. But remember, that simplicity is by design. It's what makes the bike reliable, affordable, and easy to maintain. To wrap things up, the Honda CG125 sticks to the winning formula: classic design, solid engine, great fuel economy, and unbeatable reliability. It's a bike that respects its legacy while offering just enough upgrades to stay relevant in today's market. If you're someone who values function over fashion, consistency over complexity, and trust over trends, the CG125 deserves your attention. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed our deep dive into the Honda CG125. If this video helped you or entertained you, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to your channel name, and tap the bell icon for more content just like this. Got questions or experiences to share? Drop them in the comments below. Until next time, be a ride safe, ride smart, and keep the passion alive.